What is up, guys? Back with another video. Team of the Year promo out now. Finally getting it a lot later than it was last year, and I think there's a few cards that are really good and you're going to see on every Weekend League team. A lot of them are mostly usable. We're going to be getting a free NAT 96 overall from the solos, and if you got 14 Team of the Year tokens from playing all your Team of the Week solos throughout the year, you get a choice of 3 random Team of the Year players in that pack. They're going to be auctionable. To start off, the offensive linemen, ranking them. They're all got pretty good stats. Brandon Scherf, a fast guard for pulling. Corey Linsley. I mean, all the linemen got good stats. If you want to pick up one of the linemen because they're cheap, if they fit on your theme team, you're going to fill some holes, especially on like the Packers theme team. That's going to fill a hole. Trent Williams on Washington 49ers theme teams makes Washington even better than it has been because you get a 97 overall left tackle. But the positions we care about, the card that's going to make the most difference from this promo is going to be the Stefan Diggs card, because if he gets 95 awareness, he's a route runner. He is going to be able to get playmaker. We don't know yet because they're not in the Muthead system. As you can see, there's no links to click on here, but we'll find out tomorrow morning when it comes out, or if they come out at 2:30. We also don't know that yet as well. But if he gets 95 awareness, he's going to have 97 speed. He's going to meet all the route running thresholds. If you want to run a Vikings theme team, your receivers would technically be Randy Moss, the Stefan Diggs, and you'd be able to get the new Justin Jefferson, which just came out. And of course, Stefan Diggs gets route technician, slot apprentice if you don't run a hot route master. So that card is going to be really good, and you're probably going to see on everyone's team. He's going to take the place of Deion Sanders just due to the fact he's got better catching attributes. That card is going to be incredible as long as it gets the 95 awareness. This Xavier Howard is also really good, especially if you run a zone scheme. He's going to hit 99 zone, have really high press. He's going to have 97 speed. Dolphins theme teamers are happy out there. I think people who run zone should pick him up. This Fred Warner's absolutely terrible. No one should be picking him up. 87 speed. He's got high zone, but who cares? Maybe if he had, if he had high power move or high finesse move randomly, he'd honestly be good in the scheme where you only blitz 2 and he's at your defensive end and you could drop him to coverage because of the high zone. But I just don't, they're not going to give him those stats because he's got such high zone coverage, in my opinion. The Russell Wilson, it's basically just a right-handed Michael Vick, I guess, as far as the stats go. He's going to hit the 99 throw power. He has all the accuracies, except he gets Gunslinger for a little bit cheaper, which is nice. He's not going to get Gunslinger and Hot Route Master. I think you need that at 98 overall. So unfortunately, we're not going to get that on him, and I don't really think many people are going to run him. Most people are still going to be running Rich Gannon, Phillip Rivers, or they're going to be running Michael Vick for the speed plus the Gunslinger combo, especially the better, pros and stuff like that. Dalvin Cook, same old. All the running backs get 97 speed right now. He's an elusive back. It would have been nice if he got to 98 speed with Sprinter and you didn't have to put him on a Vikings theme team, but it is what it is. I don't think that many people are going to be dying to pick him up unless you have a theme team. Darren Waller, this card is incredible. When you power him up, 93 speed plus 2, 95 plus another 2 if you have Raiders, 97 speed, and he's going to finally hit all the route running thresholds. He's got decent run block. He's got decent blocking stats, run blocking, pass blocking, so he's going to be able to get it done there for you. I think everyone's going to be running a Raiders theme team now, especially with Darren Waller. I'm even considering it. I gotta wait to see what Derrick Henry's card looks like when he comes out for Offensive Player of the Year. He's one of my favorite players in Madden to use, so I'm gonna wait for that before I make a decision on switching any theme teams. You're gonna be playing this card in every Weekend League, so if you have the opportunity to get him, I have a feeling he's gonna be the most expensive, and you should pick him up. Justin Jefferson, basically the same card as the Stefan Diggs as far as overall stats. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a power-up, but he's going to get Slot-O-Matic for cheaper than everyone else if you happen to use it. I personally think Route Tech is better. Slot-O-Matic, you get better catching, but not the worst pickup there. I just think it's better receivers in the game, but he's got a good archetype, so if you want to pick him up, be my guest. Joey Bosa, I don't think is the best card. Has low speed for some reason. That kind of confuses me. The power move and finesse move, good pass rusher, but he's got low block shed, not that fast. I don't know why they give him such low speed. You think he's one of the faster defensive ends. High-end speed there, so that confuses me a little bit. Not the best card. I don't know if I'd recommend picking him up. Better left ends out there. The Kevin Carter that came out, I think, is better than that. Chris Jones, D-tackles really aren't worth anything in this game because they don't get any more push than a 240-pound defensive end you put at D-tackle. So to me, not a very good card. Cameron Hayward, I think, could be a really good D-tackle with super high block shed, super high power move. The speed is the speed. You get the inside stuff for 2 AP, and you get double or nothing if you want him to be probably not double or nothing because he's he's not too fast. But I think that's a really good card if you're playing with D-tackle for inside stuff. Probably the best in the game at this point. Mari Davis. Terrible card. If you pick this up, you're asking to lose. Don't put him on your field. Khalil Mack, another reason the Raiders theme team is even more insane. Think about it. They have Ted Hendricks and Khalil Mack. This Khalil Mack would have 92 speed on a Raiders theme team with 97 finesse move, crazy high acceleration. This card is going to... You're going to be getting sacked by Khalil Mack, dotted up with Darren Waller, and it's just not going to be fun playing against Raiders theme teams every week in the game. Levante David, same energy. It's good if he has higher finesse move and power move. The zone coverage is nice. Actually, he'll get 99 zone coverage. So an underrated card if you're going to put him at defensive end, in my opinion. I know it sounds weird to put him at defensive end, but sometimes I'm dropping my ends a lot into coverage to cover the flat, or sometimes I throw him off and put him in a vert hook. So with the 99 zone, they're going to play that as good as a guy who can't jump can, and I think that's going to be slightly underrated. So this card isn't too bad in my opinion if you're putting him in that situation to just cover the flat, but you do not want to be lurking with him. You don't want to have him on the middle of the field. If you're putting him in a flat, then maybe a good option, but he's I feel more utility than player that you can truly put on your field. This Bryce Callahan, extremely good card, 97 speed, basically a miniature Dion. Unfortunately, doesn't have a power up, so isn't going to hit 99 zone, but is going to hit 99 man. If you run a man coverage scheme, highly recommend picking those up over Xavier Howard, because Xavier Howard doesn't hit the 99 man threshold. Jesse Bates. I wish this card had a power up because that would put him at 96 speed at least and have the 99 zone, have a very high man coverage, and he'd be a very good linebacker for you, being able to put him on the running back, put him on the tight end. Jamal Adams, powered up. He's going to hit 99 man, 99 zone. He's probably not going to have the highest changing direction or agility, so that's going to take away from his ability to cover people in man coverage. So I don't know how he's going to play in man. We don't have the stats for that yet. He's going to be on a lot of people's teams. He's on pros teams. He's going to have the strip specialist and probably... Oh, out my way. That's what it's called. He's going to have strip specialist out my way for 1 AP. So you're going to probably see guys like Throne running him a lot for when they're able to use a rush or just play the run a lot better. So I think he's one of the best cards. TJ Watt, phenomenal card. He's going to have 95 speed on a theme team with the 97 finesse move. I don't know how much better than a Lawrence Taylor, in my opinion. Trey Hendrickson, I mean, the specialists are all good. Very average. D-tackle, like I said, slow, don't matter. J.D. McKissick, slow, doesn't really matter. I mean, receiving back for the Washington team, 97 speed. So I guess actually better for if you're running a full Washington theme team. J.D. McKissick's a stud. Alvin Kamara's still better. Plenty of running backs still better. Patrick Ricard, he's going to get that honorary lineman ability for 3 AP. At fullback, I know a lot of people aren't running that. Probably better on next gen. I don't know how much he's going to be used. Really good blocker. Maybe people will be able to fit him in some schemes. I don't know if I'd recommend picking him up. Jason Sanders, probably the most underrated one from the drop. 96 kick power. That's 2 more than Tyler Bass. You're probably going to be able to make it from 60 now. I think Tyler Bass's maximum was probably around 57, 55. So this card's going to be saving a lot of people. It's going to be like you cross the 50 and all of a sudden you have points. So honestly, kicker, underrated pickup for your team. Probably better than a lot of the players here. Honestly, like all the linebackers, all the ends, I'd pick up the kicker before I picked up any of those players. Punter, no one gives a fuck about punters unless you're a Lions fan and he helps your theme team out, so you have a good punter on the field when you need to punt. Pick James Bradbury because that A.J. Brown is stinky. He's slow. Titans theme team, he'd be nice, right? But James Bradbury would have 97 speed. Once he gets to the 95 overall, he's not going to hit the 99 man, but overall it's going to be a much better card than the A.J. Brown, which is only hitting 94 speed if he were to win. I mean, it's a good card. I just think we'd rather have Bradbury. Selfishly as a Giants fan as well. But that's been the video. Please subscribe. I'm at 27 subscribers. You know, we're trying to hit the milestones, trying to keep things going. I have a video coming out about my weekend league. I got absolutely fucked by EA, so it was not a fun one. Like the video, and I will see you in the next one.